Yo, what's going on, guys? Got the Florida Gators versus South Carolina Gamecocks. They already kicked it off. I thought they would do it at 11:05, but it started right at 11. Looks like South Carolina won the toss. They have the ball right now. They ran one play so far, or excuse me, two plays, and one was a first down on a quick out route. Here we go. This is 2nd and 9. Takes it in the shotgun, looking plenty of time, dumps it off, but he caught it, but it's behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a 1-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. What's going on, Toby Bartlett? Thanks for coming through. Let's see here. All right, we've got 3rd down and 10. South Carolina's ball is in the shotgun. See here, takes the snap, drops back, got plenty of time over the middle. He's got a receiver at the 50 to looks like the 40-yard line of Florida. So it's a really good pickup right there. Our secondary, again, is just it's not doing any better than last week. Last week we were burned for like 500 yards. I mean, we still won the game very handedly, but still, when you're the school that claims DBU, which is Defensive Back University, you expect a little better. But all right, 1st down and 10. Ball's going to be right about the 40-yard line. Takes the snap in the shotgun, wheeling well, little out route. He's got it. Great coverage on it. It's about a 4-yard pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5. Yo, what's up? Chin Smoke, thanks for coming through. All right, we got a quick run here. He's got a lot of room. Kind of trucks our cornerback right there. It looks like it was Trey Dean. And it's good for about 8 yards. Yeah, we had 0 contain on the defensive line right there. That was terrible. So, yeah, South Carolina looking really good so far. This opening drive, they're moving at will. They're playing the number 3 team in the nation, the Florida Gators. So, it's not a good start for us, but we'll see what happens. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 25, takes it, looks like an option. He does a delayed handoff, gets it. Oh, man, it's good for about 9 yards. So, yeah, this tempo, switching up the pace here is working really, really well for these guys. Of course, their head coach, MMACHAMP, was our old coach about 8 years ago. But we got rid of him, and we have Dan Mullen. All right, 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 27-yard line. He's taking it under the center now. What's up, the Texan? Thanks for coming through, bud. All right, it's a run play. He bounces it out, gets the 1st down. Picks up about 3 yards, but it's still good enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for South Carolina. They're in the red zone. Yeah, we've got to find a way to stop this or to penetrate this offensive line, because they're having their way with us right now, pushing us upfield. Expect Slayton to get in there and do some damage. All right, 1st down and 10, ball at about the 14-yard line. Checks back to see if it's the right call. All right, it's taking it in the shotgun. We bring a blitz, but he runs right past him, and he gets the ball up to about the 7-yard line, so it's good for about 6 yards there again. All right, so we got 2nd down and 4. Ball is at it's right at the 7-yard line right now. Got to try and hold him here to a field goal or something. We can't let him just walk all over us. Time of possession so far, they've had the ball for 5 minutes so far. This is how South Carolina can win this game, is by keeping the ball, making it work. All right, there's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be a false start because they stopped the play. Yeah, it's going to be a false start, so this will bring them out to about the 12-yard line after the loss of 5. Yo, what's up, 1-2 kid? Thanks for coming through. See who it was here. Oh, it was the tight end. Or no, excuse me, it was the right guard, and then he sent the tackle into motion. All right, so ball at the 12-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. They're still working out of the shotgun. Got 3 receivers wide. Got a stacked line right here. I'd look for a draw. No, it's going to be like a quick screen. He's got the guy in the flat. Ooh, it depends on where the spot. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 3-yard line. It was really, really, really good play right there. Our guys just immediately thought they were going to go end zone, and nobody covered them. There's no spy or anything. What's up, UGC? Thanks for stopping by, bud. All right, so they got 1st and goal here, and this is the opening drive. Now, this time of possession it's crazy. It's 8 minutes into the – all right, here's the snap. He gets the ball, tries to get some push, gets about 1 yard, so it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. That was a really good job by our defense plugging the hole, but let's not get too hyped up because we just let them drive all the way down. Maybe we'll settle down. We'll have to see here. All right, it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's see where they're going here. All right, they brought the big boys in. It's going to be I formation. It's going to be who wants it more right here. Who's going to win the trench battle? All right, takes the handoff, gets it. He's trying to get the push, and he does, but there's a late flag. I don't know what's it going to be on, though. They mark him down right outside of the goal line, but let's see what the flag – actually, they just signaled touchdown. I don't know. We'll have to see. Give us a second. I did see a flag, so we'll have to see what happens here. Oh, it's face mask on the defense. That's against Florida. So regardless, and they're gonna have to take a look at this, I'm pretty sure, to see if it's a touchdown or not. I think it was a touchdown, which kind of sucks, but let's see what's going to happen after the review. The ruling was a touchdown, they said. So the ball, the guy who spots the ball, he marked it right outside of it, but the head official can always overrule him, and it looks like that's what happened right there. So he gets contact. That's a tough – that's going to be hard to call. If there's not enough video evidence, they will just go with the original call. Let's see where his – jeez, man, this is close. I don't know. It's confirmed, they said. So it is a touchdown. So South Carolina gets the ball, and they drive all the way down, and they score a touchdown on the opening drive. Now, the face mask penalty, it'll be enforced on the kickoff, which will give South Carolina a really good position. It doesn't really matter because as long as you don't touch the football in college on kickoff now, they bring it out to the 25. So didn't expect this, but we knew our defense was really lackluster after last week, and continues to show. Just our defense just cannot get it together in the secondary. All right, it's going to go to a commercial break. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good start to their Saturday. Let's see here. Got the usuals in here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can.
Get back to your original color.
All right, there's the link if anybody wants to come up here, say what's up, whatnot. Call the game. I don't care. I don't know if there is. I know that majority of the community here are boxing fans. So don't know if any of them really care about this live too much. But this channel is going to be, especially now, it's going to be more directed towards college football. And, I'll still have some pretty cool or what I think is pretty cool content for boxing, but college football will be the main target. All right, so quick scoreboard update. We got Tennessee, which is they're leading Missouri. Number 21 Tennessee is leading Missouri in the first. It's 7-0. Chandler had a touchdown rush. He only had 9 yards on the drive, though, so it looks like it was a quick score. You got Pittsburgh is up on NC State, 7-0. Big game later today is a top 10 matchup with Auburn and Georgia. Auburn and Georgia will be playing each other. That's probably – I don't know if that was game day. I didn't actually catch game day, but I'd imagine that's where game day was. Or if it wasn't, it was the SEC Network's version of game day for sure. We'll have to see. Yo, what's up, Santos? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, we're still on commercial break. Florida kicked. They deferred to the second half. They kicked the ball off. South Carolina got it, drove all the way down, and then they scored on a short touchdown run. But hopefully Florida will get it together because South Carolina is not even ranked. So we better have a little bit more energy after this opening drive because it's not going to be acceptable. Even if it's a close game and we win, it's not going to be acceptable being that close, being the number 3 team. This is the first home game for Florida. So we wouldn't want to lose that either. All right, lining up for the kickoff now. Yeah, they're hyping up Kyle Trask to Kyle Pitts, which is our Kyle Pitts is our tight end. He had 4 touchdowns last week with 170 receiving yards. He pretty much could have just ended. He didn't even have to play another game after last week just because of how touted he was last year and the year before. He's going to be a top 10 NFL pick at tight end, and he's probably going to be ranked very high for Heisman as well just because he's going to put up insane numbers from that tight end spot. But even with that, we've used him a lot more in the wide receiver role. And being a tight end, I mean, he works perfect with those draw plays because he's an excellent blocker. All right. So, yeah, last week we had the final score was 51-35 against Ole Miss. It was a really good showing. Kyle Trask had 446 yards passing, which is insane. But he also had, altogether, we had, over 600 yards, which was a record. All right, first snap of the game at the 25. Trask takes it, looks back, dumps it off here. Looks like it's to Dameon Pierce. He makes a cut. Very good move. All right, gets about 6.5 yards. Kyle Trask, 6'5", 240 pounds. We didn't even know who he was until Felipe Franks got injured last year, and then he came in, and he's just been phenomenal since. He sat out the majority of his career behind people. All right, second down, quick little draw play. He hands it off. Okay, switches directions. Very good move right there by Dameon Pierce. Gets out about 9 yards. We're running the ball a lot better this year. Last year it was sad watching us run the ball. We didn't have an offensive line at all. I mean, they just didn't have any unity yet. But This year we got a lot of unity. Pierce stays in the backfield, still going from this shotgun snap to, okay, we're going to bring Pitts inside here. All right, takes the snap, little handoff again to Pierce. Pierce cuts back, doesn't really have much, but he makes something out of nothing, gets about 2.5 yards, 3 yards on this. So nice little start. We haven't thrown the ball once yet. All right, got this Pittsburgh touchdown that they're showing right now. Man, he was wide open, like a 70-something yard touchdown pass. So Pittsburgh up on NC State, 7-0. All right, Kyle Trask and Pierce again in the backfield. Takes the snap. We got 3 wide. Throws it out. Okay, right over to Trayvon Grimes. And that's good for about 15 yards. It's a very good play right there. The Pitts made the corner draw into him, and that's how Grimes was able to get out in the flat so open like that. Very good pass play. So, yeah, we're rolling on offense like we knew we would. I mean, our offense is second to none. Okay, that looks like a – yeah, I don't know what they're going to call it here. It might be a false start, but whatever. If it's not a false start, that's going to be encroachment because he made contact with our guy. See what happens here. MMACHAMP, the GOAT. What up, man? Thanks for coming by. I've seen I don't know. I think he's deleted some of his videos, but I've watched a couple of them, and he's really good, man. He makes some pretty cool stuff. Thanks for coming by, man. All right. Okay, it was. Okay, that's what I thought. It's encroachment on the defense. It's going to be 1st and 5 for us. So we get 5 yards off of that. All right, in the shotgun, 1st and 5. Trask takes the snap. It's going to be looking downfield. He's got him, and it's Pitts, man. I don't know how he just made that catch. The defenders drooped all over him, but Pitts is so tall and he's so long that it didn't even matter. He just reaches around and just grabs it. I mean, you can't get much better coverage than that. I think that's Hearn out there. I mean, he defended that real well, but like I said, Pitts is going number 1, or not number 1, but he's going top 10 in the draft, and that's the reason right there. He's so physical. He's hard for you've got to double team him, and even when he's double team, it doesn't matter. All right, so 1st and 10, we're well inside the red zone. We're right about the 11-yard line. Still got Trask and Pierce in the backfield, 4 wide. It's a little draw play to Pierce. He stumbles, but still keeps going, keeps driving, knocks the dude's helmet off, taking about 5 guys to bring him down. There's a late flag that comes in. But that was a very good run, very strong run. Pierce last year, when we were playing Georgia, this Georgia guy flew in, and it was an illegal hit because he made helmet to helmet, and Pierce wasn't looking, but he knocked him out from the hit. And I was always wondering, like, I don't know if he's ever going to really get back into form, because when that happens and you get knocked out cold, you kind of you think twice about going head into these guys. But that right there showed a lot of confidence that he has in himself, and he's probably gotten a lot stronger because he was, I think, a sophomore when that happened. So very physical run right here. I don't know what the flag was on. I actually missed it. Sorry about that. Jeez, he was like twisting his head. Okay, good. Yeah, it was on or maybe they called it off because it's 2nd and 1 now. And I don't know what just happened, but they may have picked up the flag and said, hey, there was no foul or whatnot. We in the building salute. This is college football. I need to find a college football team. Well, Florida should be your team, man. We're winning the championship. If you haven't put a bet on Florida to win it all, I highly suggest you do that now. I put a small bet on there, and I'm going to win like $600 if I do. But I can tell you, I know a lot about college football, and this team has been building for a long time. So if there was a team that's you'd want to bet on before the odds just continue dropping, I mean, we're already ranked number 3 after the 2nd week. So everybody's starting to see what I'm seeing. Missed that play, but Dameon Pierce had another strong run, gets it right inside the 2-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal for us. Let's see here. Looks like we're going to stack the box. We're not we're going with the lone setback here. Pierce is, of course, the running back. Be nice if we got like a little flick out to maybe an option run. Bring Pitts in motion. Pitts blocking. Pierce, easy touchdown run. Pitts, man, again, he's so diverse. He comes across and he picks up this incredible block, which is the linebacker sneaking in, trying to blitz and shoot that gap. And he just sealed the edge, and it was a two-yard touchdown run, but it was just too easy. So that was a good, nice answer for us. Drive all the way down, do a little 2-yard run. So the score is tied up at 7-7. Are you doing East Coast teams? Okay. All right, extra point is good. So, yeah, we're all tied up again at 7 apiece. If anybody does have a team that they like or whatnot, you can type it in the chat, and I can tell you if they have a chance this year or not. Looks like I'm a Clemson football fan now. Yeah, man, Clemson, they're going to be good. I think they actually have the highest odds, which isn't unexpected, just being that how much success they've had. They are like the new Alabama of football. But, yeah, they're projected to win everything, I think. So, but we know that's not going to happen. We know Florida is going to win it all. Toby Bartlett back now. Jordan had to let the kids watch YouTube. Did you have the parent pass on there or whatnot? Because I'm actually in my son's room right now, and that's the first thing I had to do is I had to turn off the parental permission and whatnot because it kept kicking me off. So, yeah, we're at a commercial break, 7-7, Florida and South Carolina. Let's see here. Yeah, they've got a lot of decent games at that 7:30 time slot, but it's not going to do them very good when you got Georgia and Auburn playing. All right, so, yeah, Tennessee's still up 7-0 on Missouri. 6 minutes left in the quarter. See here, I can actually probably pull it up easier on here.
Frigidaire's range lets you air fry right in your oven. It's all the flavor, none of the go. That's using your Frigidaire.
Clemson winning it all, baby. Yeah, man. A lot of people think so. They're the betting favorite, that's for sure. Let's go Tigers. Yeah, I guess there's so many Tigers in football. You know, you got Auburn, you've got LSU, you've got Clemson, you've got Missouri. So I think one of them should try and change their mascot to something else, be like a bobcat or something.
The super big 85-inch Samsung QLED TV brings the king of color. Sure, a TV this big makes Kid Series look ginormous. Game shows look like an even bigger game. And medical look larger than life.
Still on a commercial break here. It's actually been a very long commercial break. I don't know why. I will say that looking at the stands, we have a lot of people in the stands, or a lot more than I thought. Like at the Ole Miss game, there wasn't very many people in the stands, and here it seems like they've opened it up to where they've got quite a few people in there. They are spaced out very well though, so I'm not saying that they're breaking rules. Actually, the Florida side is not spaced out at all. We are so close together, but that's what happens, man. These guys, you know, Florida in general, we didn't really ever go into a lockdown. And when we did, it wasn't really a lockdown. It was just like, you know, try and stay inside as best as you can. And there was no real lockdown, or like people weren't going to work. But So when people are like, not, or I wouldn't say not taking it serious, but, we weren't really expected to, I guess. They wanted us to keep going to work. Another commercial break. And I guarantee you, this is what ESPN does, just like Top Rank, man. Some of their timing on this crap is atrocious. Like they'll come in mid-play or, they'll come in mid-round on a fight. And it's just, it's not something they should be having this type of issue with. Like they should be getting it together. And I guarantee that's what's going to happen because there's no way that we should be at another commercial again. So thank you, ESPN. Last week, this happened too. Last week, the official who signals when it, we're supposed to be back from commercial or whatnot, he did not flag correctly, and it almost went 3 minutes into a game or into a drive that nobody even knew was happening. So it was a big no-no on their part. No, Florida is known for breeding crazy players. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about there. Did you know that Tim Tebow, he's like the most Christian guy. And, I mean, he's a pretty stand-up dude. But he shared a room with that guy, too. Like their whole college career. So it's kind of crazy that, the most, respected and nicest and, Christian guy was in the room with a killer. So – but they got along fine. I don't know. That was Aaron Hernandez, by the way, if anybody was wondering. He played for the New England Patriots. I mean, he did really well. He also won a championship with Florida, but, he did really well for himself. And then, like that guy said, he went crazy, man.
Our members are the mission. Captain World here for World. The man handles #1 Ford dealer with customers in home base of the Devil.
So, yeah, we're still at a commercial break again. Like I said, this is ESPN for you. I guarantee you something went wrong again with the officiating because these guys cannot get it together. And we are at commercial, and it's been, I don't know, close to 5 minutes now without any football. That's what concerns me because I know that something's not right. They wouldn't have this long of a delay in the game. Well, we'll find out here shortly. Childhood drama, CTE, or both. I think it was both. I mean, Aaron Hernandez, he didn't grow up in he didn't grow up in a great household, I know, but I think just having that type of background and kind of being in football and being so successful, he thought he was untouchable. And then when something like that happened, I guess he thought he could get away with murder, and that wasn't happening. But yeah, and then the CTE probably led up with it. He was a tight end, so they did put him, on a line a lot with a lot of people. Okay, we're back to the action now. I don't even know how much we've missed. Let's see where the ball is at in all this. I see it's 3 minutes into the first quarter. Yeah, I'm gonna write a letter because this is ridiculous, dude. I'm not gonna really write a letter, but I'm going to flame the ESPN tab because this is not okay. Yeah, they're at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for South Carolina. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, it's a play action. He goes across the field. Great coverage. Incomplete. Trey Dean's one of my favorite players on the defense. A lot of people don't really care for him, but I think he plays man-to-man very, very well. And right there, he just leaped over, batted the ball down. So it was a very, very good call. All right, 2nd and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. This is the South Carolina 35-yard line. So they are driving. They have to drive 65 yards for a touchdown. All right, shotgun, takes the snap, quick screen, looks it. Okay, very nice. Davis stays on the guy. He gets about a yard. So that screen didn't amount to anything. That was our senior safety, and he got kicked out of the game last week after the opening drive because of a targeting call. It was our opening drive, and he got, or not our opening drive, but it was the opening drive for the other team, and he got called for targeting, and we lost him for the remainder of the game. So this is like his first real game back, but he is our most experienced and veteran backfield, or secondary, excuse me. All right, 3rd and 9. This could be a stop for us here. They've got, see here, 3 wide, 3 in the backfield, takes the ball. Oh, all right, so he goes across the middle. He hits his man perfect, but the guy can't hold on to the ball. I think he was scared that somebody was going to hit him from behind. So that's a terrible, terrible play by number 9 there. Hit him right in the hands. He just dropped it. It was right over the referee too, so it may have impeded his vision a little bit, but still he expected to catch that ball. In the UK. I'm in the UK, but watched NFL from the early 80s, started putting out UK TV. We usually get a highlight program, but we just started getting live Monday night game. Yeah, man. I'm sure you know, but yeah. All right, so we got a punt here. It's to Kadarius Toney, one of the most dynamic players. He takes the ball. There's a whole bunch of defenders around him. He still is able to manage to get about 7 yards off of that run. But Toby, yeah. Hopefully, I want to say it's like next year they should have a London team coming out, because they were talking about maybe like cutting the Jacksonville Jaguars and moving that franchise to London. I think that would be pretty cool. We don't need 3 teams in Florida. All right, so Florida gets a stop. They get the ball back. Pretty good field position. We're at our own 30-yard line, or about 31-yard line. All right, Kyle Trask in the shotgun. He's calling out coverages. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes right over. And it's going to be about a 8-yard pass into the flat. So going to be 2nd down, about 2 yards to go. That was Justin Shorter on the reception. He's a sophomore, but you don't hear too much about that guy. Big guy, though. It's a good matchup. Excuse me. It's 2nd down and 3. Kyle Trask again doing veteran QB stuff, calling out coverages, switching the play. Takes the snap. Oh, blitz, but picks it up. Oh, wow. That's pitch right there again for you. All right, so it's a ball over the middle. He had to throw it pretty quickly because they brought a blitz, and the ball was thrown extremely high, but Kyle Pitts goes up and grabs it, and it's good for, I don't know, about 15 yards on it. Yeah, man, that is some reach he's got on him. So, yeah, about a 15-yard pickup, and it's going to be a 1st down again. Yeah, you can't defend Pitts. It's going to be hell all game long. All right, so ball at the South Carolina 42-yard line. Kyle Trask under center. Takes it, does a handoff here. And, he's going to gain about 3 yards on that, right? So, yeah, that record that Kyle Trask set last week, he actually tied it, and it was with Chris Leak, who was a lot of people don't know Chris Leak, or they don't remember him, but he was the guy that did the dual quarterback with Tim Tebow. Okay, back to the action. 39-yard line, 2nd and 7. Trask takes it, fakes a handoff, goes over the middle. Man. Okay, so, yeah, he had Shorter again. It looked like there is a flag. Good. So, looks like we're going to get a pass interference on the defense. He was all over the guy. Shorter, he did not complete the catch. Let's see what the call is from the ref. Let's see here. That's cool. They should. These players would love to live in London. Oh, yeah, no, man. It's a very beautiful city. Put Toby's up there, too. All right, let's see what the call is. There's two. All right, so ineligible receiver downfield on Florida and a pass interference on the defense. So that's going to be offsetting penalties, which is going to just all they're going to do is they're going to replay the down. I wonder who was downfield. Somebody like that happens pretty commonly. Like that could be even like a lineman drifting downfield and not really noticing what he's doing here. And it looks, yep, that's exactly what it was. He just down being an idiot. He doesn't even understand that that it's a big no-no. All right, so 2nd and 7. They're just going to replay it at the 39-yard line. Trask in the shotgun. They have Wright again in the backfield. He's checking off. He's in some trouble. He throws it downfield. Oh, man, great catch there. All right, so that's about a 20-yard pass and catch. Yeah, they brought – let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they only brought 4 people, so – that ball is I don't like where he threw the ball there. He's draped by 2 defenders. White Claws, he made a great catch, but still, I don't like that. All right, so we got a bootleg rollout. Trask looking, finds a man underneath. It's no other than Kyle Pitts, the man. It's a touchdown. All right, so that's going to be number 5. That's 5 touchdowns on the year for Kyle Pitts, but that's a 13-yard touchdown reception, and Florida goes up by a score of 14-7. Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, and are you talking about Baker, the quarterback? I think that's probably who you're talking about. I like Odell Beckham. Jarvis Landry, obviously, he's a great receiver. I'm not a huge fan of Baker, but I think he's what Cleveland needs. They need a quarterback that's kind of gonna get them pumped up and get the crowd going. Yeah, it was a beautiful pass by Kyle Trask. He just kind of waited for that play to open up because he sat there for, a good 4 seconds, which, it's credit to our offensive line. Our offensive line's playing lights out this year, which is a huge change from last year. But yeah, it's going to be touchdown number 5 for him. Yeah, they're just giving him a lot of praise right now about being the number 1 tight end in America. Hopefully he just stays healthy all year long. That's the main thing. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to be golden. All right, so we got kickoff. It's going to sail through the end zone. Excuse me. And, it's going to be a touchback. So going to go to a commercial break, and you will have South Carolina starting at their 25. And they're down 14-7 so far. So TCU, Texas, this should be a pretty interesting game. It's going on right now. Looks like TCU is up 7-0. Texas is ranked number 9. So if they pull off that upset, that's going to be huge. Really would like Texas to win just because they've been down for so long, and want them to have a little more success. All right, looks like it's a play action. He dumps it off into the flat. Makes a move on Davis, which gets him about 3 yards. If he wouldn't have done that, it may have been a loss. So good job on Smith's part. It's going to bring up about it should be 2nd and 7. Now, depending on how bad this game gets, I kind of predict that this game is going to get pretty bad for South Carolina. And if it does become that way, I won't do a second half because I just don't want to I don't know. It's going to be very boring or whatnot, but I might do like a Auburn versus Georgia later on or something, or might do the second half if it's good.
Rising crust is fresh baked deliciousness. Stuffed crust is literally mouth-watering. There's a 5-star pizza for everyone in your family to love. It's not delivery.
Yeah, we've got still at commercial break, 14-7. Gators are leading currently. And we had a Pierce 2-yard touchdown run that, of course, he was answering the South Carolina drive that they took the ball all the way down on the opening drive and scored on us. Then we answered with the Pierce 2-yard touchdown run. And then we had a stop on defense, forced a 3-and-out, and they had to punt. We got the ball back, marched right back down the field for a 13-yard pass to Kyle Pitts and put us up 14-7. So that's what you want to see out of the number 3 team in America. You want them, even when they get down, you want them to immediately answer, get back in the game, and make some stops. And that's exactly what they did. What do you guys think about Eddie Hearn and Trump getting coronavirus? You think that was like a planned thing? Were they kissing each other or what happened? Who knows? Let's see here, Toby. MMACHAMP, I support West Ham United, Premier League Soccer, and I don't really have an NFL team. I like the Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers growing up. Yeah, those are great teams, man.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us. Abby says she wants the marriage.
I don't know why these commercials are so long today. It's kind of insane. You don't expect it to be this long.
26 sauces and seasonings, now with free delivery.
Can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T's big 5G news.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster?
Faster, yeah.
But it's reliable.
And secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.
Bigger deal. Bigger than what I did.
It's not complicated.
Yo, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I just randomly cut out my audio. Okay, so Florida again got a stop on the drive. They were forced to punt again, and they punted. Kadarius Toney had a very good return, and we're going to start at our own 46-yard line. So great field position. Kyle Trask again in the shotgun. Does a QB sneak. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Oh, my God. I don't know why. I don't know why you would even run the ball with Kyle Trask. And he just gets destroyed, and the ball just pops out. Like, Emory Jones is the only man that needs to be running the ball at quarterback. Yeah, man. He just – 91 just put his helmet right on top of him, and Kyle Trask just looked like a dead fish afterwards. I don't know why we even tried that bull crap. But yeah, it's going to be a fumble at right about our own 45-yard line. So South Carolina getting a little life back. That's a good stop. That's what they need. They have to have stops like this. They have great field positions. A draw play gets it about 6 yards. So this is the type of stuff South Carolina is going to have to do if they want to win this game. So it's just a mental error on Trask's part. I don't know why. I don't know if that was a designed run. I doubt it was a designed run, but if he just kept it to try and run because he saw something, he needs to never do that again. I think that's his first turnover of the year. All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. South Carolina has the ball at the Florida 42. It's a fake. Oh my God. Okay, so it was a quick slant over the middle. He hits the target, but Sean Davis, the guy that we were missing last week, the targeting, comes in and just creams the guy, and he's not able to make the catch, which led to an incomplete pass. There was no targeting. I was making sure that there wasn't targeting because he is known to get called for it. But there's no targeting. It brings up a 3rd and 4. This would be a huge stop for Florida if they were able to prevent this from going. All right, it's out of the shot. Okay, it's a delayed handoff. We even got a hand on the guy too, but he spun out of it, and he picks up about 5 on that run, which is going to be good enough for the 1st down. So yeah, errors, man. Errors are costing the Gators right now. First turnover of the game, and it was by Kyle Trask. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 for South Carolina. They're driving inside Gators territory. Ball is at the 35-yard line. He is under center. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. We've got a really good push. Okay, so we had a really good push on that. Probably should have got a loss of a couple of yards, but we were arm tackling, and we didn't commit to the tackle, and the guy just breaks out of it very easily, and he actually picks up 3 yards on the play. That's awesome, Toby. They need that. We need UK fan base. They're rowdy and they actually care. They're passionate. We like that. All right, so 2nd and 7. It's another draw play. He gets it. I mean, this guy is running so hard. He's just breaking through tackles. So, yeah, he's going to pick up another 1st down on about an 8-yard run. And afterwards, he's kind of signaling, like, where's the toughness out of Florida? Because, I mean, he's breaking out of these tackles. Like I said, you can't arm tackle. Houston right there, he tried to arm tackle, and the guy just spun out of it. He actually came out of his shoe on that run, so he won't be in this play. All right, so 1st and 10, ball at the Florida 23-yard line. South Carolina driving after the Kyle Trask fumble. It's another draw to the same. It's the same play, and again, they get 12 yards out of the run. So, again, our defense, very suspect. They have ran the exact same play 3 times, and Todd Grantham, the worst defensive coordinator in America, just cannot seem to figure it out. They pull a guard, block, they just run straight behind this guard, and it works every single time. So we've got another first down for South Carolina. Ball is at the 11-yard line. They go with an option. Very, very good play. Again, it was Trey Dean. Or excuse me, that was Elam. Elam got in there, and he broke that up. So it's going to be a loss of about 1 yard on the play. He pitched it out, and he got chopped down right there by Matt Elam. So it's a very good play by him. All right, so 2nd and 11. South Carolina driving. 2nd and 11 at the, just say 11-yard line. All right, so it's a run play. Again, right off that side, and he gets it again for about 7 yards. The right side for South Carolina is just completely open. They are just having their way with our defensive line. Our guys are even kind of getting chippy with each other. You can see it like they don't. All right, 3rd down and 3. It's a quick screen. He's got his guy. It's a touchdown. That's just our guys not being aware. Again, blame Todd Grantham. Todd Grantham has no clue how to run a defense. And it's devastating to see our defense become this bad over the years. I mean, even when we sucked, our defense was still like top 5, but you know, we gave up 35 points last week to Ole Miss. Score is now 14. Well, it's about to be 14-14. We'll see if he makes the extra point. He should. Let's see here. Good set down, good snap, and he sneaks it in. So we have a tie ball game at 14-14, 9 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second half. And, yeah, tie ball game off of a quick screen. It's about I think it's like a 5-yard touchdown pass right there. So, yeah, South Carolina staying competitive in this game, staying in the game due to offensive mistakes. You had the Trask fumble, and now we have just defensive breakdowns. Nobody was lined up on that screen. They're still looking at the sideline, like trying to make an adjustment, and it's not clean football. What's up, Ronald Finkley? Thanks for coming by, bud. Appreciate all you guys being here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Toby. All right, so nobody really cares about that game, but Georgia State was up 21-7 against East Carolina. You have Arkansas State up on Coastal Carolina 14-7. All right. Oh, yeah. Cam Newton tests positive for the coronavirus. I saw that earlier. So the Patriots-Chiefs game will be postponed. Game will likely be played Monday or Tuesday as of right now. So, yeah, that game's going to get pushed back. Yo, what's up, Champ Ross? Yeah, you're right. I remember me and Champ Ross, we were going back and forth during the offseason, like, will there be a season this year? Will we have one? You know, because everybody was, up, like they just thought that it wasn't going to happen with COVID and, it wasn't going to be possible, but they made it work. How's USC doing out there? I'm just kidding. I took Coastal Carolina +3. Okay. Man, okay. So, yeah, Champ Ross knows his sports. If you want to be friends with anybody, be friends with him because he can win you some money. Let's see here. So, yeah, we're on a commercial break. It's second quarter tie ball game. Florida will get the ball back after the half. I expect Florida to come out on this drive after that fumble and make something happen. and go up because it was very disappointing. Like I said, it was the first Kyle Trask turnover. Now last week, Emory Jones, he threw like this rainbow ball that had no chance of hitting anybody, and it was intercepted. So that was our first turnover, but this was the first turnover by our starting quarterback, and it was a fumble after he just kind of got flattened trying to run the ball. No, not at all. All right, so we got to kick off. Like I said, 9 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. It's going to do a little squib kick. Why would he do that? That was kind of – I don't know why. I don't know what the plan was there, but he squibbed it to about the 25-yard line, and our guy takes it up for another 10 yards. So we get like an extra 10 yards out of that play. So it's kind of see, it was Davis who wasn't lined up. That's our senior safety. Excuse me. I'm referring to the previous touchdown that they just scored on us. But, yeah, our senior safety was not lined up, and he was looking back, and they just quickly they get the ball snapped off. All right, so we have excellent field position after a stupid kickoff. I don't know what they were thinking. So at our 38-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10. Looking for a draw play. We kick it out to Kadarius Toney, the best man in the country. And, of course, they had two guys on him. He shakes them off and completes it for 11 yards. It's a first down for Florida. All right, so update on the Texas-TCU game. Texas scores a touchdown. They are all tied up at 7-7. So, again, that's kind of a game to keep an eye on. It's the number 9 team in the country, Texas. All right, so under center here, play action, Trask looking. He's going to fire it to Toney again. I mean, the play was blown up from the beginning. We tried to do like a quick screen out to Toney on the short side of the field, which is not very smart. Of course, nobody was open. Dump it off on the screen, and we lose about 4 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and long. It's actually about a 5-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15 off of like a reverse bootleg screen, which I mean, sometimes you just get a little too fancy with your play calls. It never works. But South Carolina wasn't fooled. All right, 2nd and 14, quick screen, and he drops the ball. That was Trayvon Grimes. You don't expect that out of him. He's a veteran receiver, and, man, terrible. You don't expect it. All right, so 3rd down and long. This is what South Carolina needs to keep this game competitive. So if they get a stop here, this is going to be huge for South Carolina. So they have Pitts lined up. They're going to bring a safety to kind of protect with them. All right, goes out to Toney. Toney gets the ball. He makes some magic happen. Of course, he's so fast, and he gets the 1st down. So that's bad for South Carolina. You kind of expected them to, play some type of zone, but nobody was on him. Very soft zone, and number 10 is nowhere near as fast, so he couldn't even keep up with him. So that's an easy 1st down pickup for us. And Florida is now driving into South Carolina territory. We were at their 39-yard line. Play action again. Trask looking. He's going to get sacked. Held the ball too long. He looked like he was going to take a shot downfield. I guess he didn't like what he was looking at and does the right thing, kind of holds it and kind of tries to lunge forward. That way he can make the most out of the play. Man, he had Grimes that looked to be open, but there's a safety shadowing him, and I'm so glad he didn't throw that ball because if he did, it would have been intercepted. Their safety plays extremely far back. I'm talking like 30 yards from the line of scrimmage. All right, so only man in the backfield is Trask. He's looking. He's got a man wide open. Complete. It's going to be about a 20-yard gain. And that's C.J. Henderson. This guy's a true freshman. I don't know if you guys can hear them talking, but yeah, he just runs a straight seam, and nobody picked him up. That's a very big breakdown from South Carolina. And South Carolina has a very good, I wouldn't say a very good defense, but they have a sound defense with MMACHAMP as their quarterback. All right, so 1st and 10, ball at the 19. It's a handoff. And Malik Davis pushes it forward for about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 minutes and about 10 seconds left to go in the second half. It'd be nice if we kind of slow played this out, maybe got the clock down to about 3 minutes before giving it back. That way we can, or that's if we score, of course. And that way we score, and then we'll get the ball back after halftime and possibly go up 2 touchdowns. All right, so 2nd down and 7, Trask. It's going to be a handoff right there to Malik Davis again. He gets about 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Clock still winding down. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 2. So we got a 3rd and 2. This is a must. It's not must convert. We have a great kicker that could put us up, but I'd really like to try and dwindle out this clock a little bit. All right, bringing Tony in motion. Goes right back out to him. He's in. He's got a 1st down. He kind of tries to cut it back. Doesn't get much more. He picks up about 4, but just right there, you just see how speed is beating South Carolina right now. I mean, he just shoots out into the flat, gets the ball, turns it upfield, and of course he's got a 1st down. That's all that counts. Keeps the ball inside the field of play, so the clock will wind as soon as the ball is marked. And we have a 1st and goal for Florida. Trask in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Oh, of course, Kyle Pitts, corner of the end zone. They're calling it incomplete. I don't know if it's incomplete or not. It looks like Kyle Pitts is signaling it was incomplete. Let's see if he gets a foot down here. It's a beautiful catch. Okay, that's a touchdown. Oh, it is? I don't know. What is his foot? I don't know. Actually, his foot is on the line, but I don't know what they count. That's kind of insane. All right, so we're going with a quick snap. Looks like he didn't really feel like it was that way. All right, a terrible run play here. We kind of do some type of stutter step, and then he turns around to try and follow Trask, and Trask can't block for crap. And, it's going to be about no gain on the play. All right, Toby, not a problem, bud. I'll end it at halftime, and then I'll come back after halftime and kick off another one. All right, so 3rd and goal here from the 8-yard line. We got a stop of action. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. And it's going to be charged to South Carolina. They didn't like the matchup. So 3rd and goal when we get back. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Really surprised we didn't try and challenge that touchdown that Pitts had there, because I was pretty confident it was a touchdown, but who knows. Trip finished. Girl, sunny Saturday. I'm good now. That's what's up, Ronald. Glad you stopped by to spend some time with us. I appreciate that as always. So, we got a timeout, stopping the action. Score is all tied up at 14-14. Little assessment so far. I mean, South Carolina's playing incredible right now, man. Florida Gators being ranked number 3, you kind of expected, or you didn't expect them to be this competitive so far. But again, that goes to show how good a defense can be. If you have just a decent defense, you can at least keep your guys in the game. Now, South Carolina's biggest struggle is going to be their offense. I don't see the running attack it's not going to be able to put up enough points to really compete, but they're working on it, and their defense, again, is playing lights out, already forced a fumble by Trask, and it's the first turnover of the year. Shit, I didn't even know.
Others were busier than ever. And found strength in never what they had.
I don't know if anybody did come in on the link that I gave. I'm not I don't know how to really operate StreamYard all that well. So if I did and I missed you, I apologize. But I appreciate you coming through. Looks like it was Big Dan. Sorry about that, bud.
Because when the world seems like it's standing still, it's for us to change
They got Ric Flair as one of the posters in the stadium. Emmitt Smith, of course, he's got his logo out there. Steve Spurrier, too. Jesse Palmer. Gronkowski's got a poster there. That's crazy. All right, so it's 3rd and goal. And we have Trask going to take it out of the shotgun. It'd be really good if South Carolina got a stop here. It's a low snap, still takes it. He throws it. I don't know what the heck that was right there. But, completely, he kind of just threw the ball and nobody was really around. I don't know if something didn't open up that was supposed to. We're going to bring on our field goal unit. And did I see you backstage? No, I didn't. I don't know how to even look or what backstage is. Boom. Yo, what's up, dude? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but just kind of missed out on that. We had a field goal that was good, and it's going to take us up to 17-14, and it looks like they'll have right at about 3 minutes to do something, South Carolina, before the end of the second half. My bad, Justin Marcel. I don't know exactly what was going on. It seemed like you were playing some type of commentary from somewhere else. Yeah, it dinged that time though when you came in. It like gave a little bell. Let's see here. I appreciate that, Ronald. So yeah, we're stopping the action. I feel like I've said that way, way too much. I've said stopping the action and commercial way too much this year. It's the first Heisman commercial that they have, which is, I don't know is anybody familiar with the Heisman commercials? They're pretty funny. Like they all have like these household chores that they're doing right now, and like who's the best at them or whatnot. But they're pretty creative with what they do, and it's all the previous Heismans getting together. Some of them, still playing in the NFL. Others had great careers there. But yeah, those commercials are usually pretty witty. But yeah, 17-14, Florida up. South Carolina doing a great job so far in this first half. I have to look and see what's going on with the other games. Fujiboto came to the wrong play. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't. He could have been. I don't know what events are going on right now, but it could have been something boxing wise, and he could have been trying to, like, I don't know, tell us something. And if it is, I do apologize, Justin. But I get distracted very easily. I have ADD, so you gotta keep focused because I missed the field goal and all that. All right, so the Monday night game is Packers and Falcons. Let's see here. All right, so the 3:30 time slot's actually a couple of good games in there as well. You have, let's see here, Texas A&M versus Alabama, and you have, let's see here, North Carolina versus Boston College, Oklahoma State at Kansas. So yeah, I'd say Texas A&M versus Alabama is the best 3:30 slot. Yeah, what's up, Justin? Okay. So yeah, I didn't actually remove him. I guess he removed himself. I think he likes to do that, which is cool. I don't really mind. Yeah, what's up, Soccer Training Club? That's my boy right there. He has a lot of good videos. If you have anyone that's actually wanting to learn and progress in soccer, go to his page. He's got a lot of neat videos up there. I've used it with my son, and he's gotten a lot better. He actually, the last tournament we had, he had a hat trick before halftime, and it was really, really exciting for us. Dan, I'm just going to go ahead and kick for now, and then maybe later on. All right, so we got takes the snap, first down and 10, goes across the middle. He had the receiver. It was great coverage by Trey Dean. And it again, it's just, spot on coverage. He hits his hand as the ball gets there and breaks the ball up. So it's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up second down and 10. Great coverage, man. All right, second down and 10, 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. Ball at the 25-yard line, takes the snap. We brought a blitz. It doesn't. Okay, so it looks like it affected the play a little bit because he tries to dump it off to the big tight end, and he just overthrows the guy. So it's going to bring up third down and 10. Now, what could happen here is, if we I don't know why they didn't try and waste some of the clock that South Carolina I'm talking about, because now they've used like 5 seconds off of the clock, and it's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You're facing a third down and 10. If you give the ball right back to Florida, they could score again, and then, you're really in the hole and trying to come back after halftime. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, so we sacked the quarterback. It's about an 8-yard sack, but the way the sack happened is our defensive line got such a push that the back of the quarterback was turned to the offensive lineman, so they don't see each other, and our guy pushes the offensive lineman into his quarterback and crumples him. It's kind of funny. And, the defensive lineman's probably a good 70 pounds. He weighs about 70 pounds less, and he's able to push that guy all the way back. Oh, heck yeah, man. We were super excited when that happened. And just since we have been doing more of those drills, I got a big soccer goal actually in my yard now. But since we've been doing those drills, he's just progressed so much that they have like different leagues, and he's too young for like the top tier league. The top tier league, they play the like 2 and sometimes 3-day tournaments. But his league that he's in, which is like their B league, They play 1 day out of that tournament, but the coach is already. He's told me that so much growth's come out of him. So really good videos. And if anybody has not yet, go over to Soccer Training Club and subscribe to him, and check out some of his videos. All right, we're at another commercial break. Of course, there's a pretty big height play. That was the first sack, it wasn't the first sack of the game, but it was the first sack for Florida in the game. South Carolina had the first sack onto Kyle Trask, but that was our first sack. And like I said, it was because of the push that the defensive lineman had. He pushed the guy back onto his own quarterback, which is really awesome. And, it's about an 8-yard loss. They're going to have to punt the ball now, and it's going to give us great field position going into the end of the first half. And, of course, when we get back from halftime, we'll get the ball back, and that's pretty neat to see. Hopefully we can make something happen right before halftime. This is kind of how it happened last week. Last week we were tied 14-14 with Ole Miss. And Ole Miss ended up giving us the ball with like a minute something left, and we drive all the way down the field and go up 21-7 and come back right out of halftime and score again. And next thing you know, it's a 2-touchdown game, and it's kind of hard for them to come back from that. So hopefully we can put some points on the board. So, it's 17-14. Gators are up. About 3 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Still on commercial break. I don't know if our game's just been going too fast. That's why we've had so many commercials. I don't know why they're delaying this out. I will say that in the first quarter, I got extremely pissed off because they wiped out about 3 or 4 plays, and they did the exact same thing last week. So I don't know what's going on with ESPN, but they have got to get it together. All right, so here's the punt. Got a little bit of pressure. Tony takes the fair catch, and we're going to get the ball right at about midfield, which is, of course, like I said, it's going to be great field position. And there's 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. So just to kind of give you an idea, time of possession, that was terrible for South Carolina right there because they wasted 18 seconds off of the clock. Now, when your drive only lasts 18 seconds, you're not giving your defense much of a break on the sidelines. They're winded and gassed from, getting drove down by the other team, and now 18 seconds later, they have to be right back on the field. So that's where the fatigue can build up. All right, so Trask only man in the backfield. He's taking it out of the shotgun. We have 4 wide. Takes the snap. He's looking. And he decides to keep it. He runs it. Oh. And that's going to be a horse collar tackle on South Carolina. The reason they instilled the horse collar tackle is because when you get pulled by your pads from behind like that, it can cause some pretty bad knee injuries because your body's getting bent in a weird way. But, that's exactly what he did there. And Trask is going to get us about, I want to say it's 15 yards now, so that's terrible. Yeah, he just grabs him, and I don't know. Oh yeah, see that can. He already has a knee brace on too. That may have been why he did that. But that's bad. That's a stupid mistake too because Trask is running out of bounds, and he doesn't even need to do that. He can just literally just give up that yard, and now we have the ball at the 30-yard line off a 15-yard penalty. It's a handoff. Pierce gets it. He breaks a tackle, jukes another guy. He's good for about 6 yards right there, but the amount of work he put in there was insane. He brushes. He's become really strong over this offseason. He's a lot more skinnier last year, and he was getting blown up a lot, but this year, I mean, you can just see the growth. That's a tribute to our strength and conditioning coach, too. All right, so we got Pierce and Trask in the backfield, 4 wide. Kyle Pitts is out at the receiver stance. 2nd and 5. Let's see what he does. He takes the ball. It's a handoff again to Pierce. Some strong running. Looks like it's going to be a flag, though, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be holding. Yeah, it's going to be holding against Florida. The guard that we pulled, that's the issue you can run into when you're pulling guards like that. These guys, these are big boys, 360 to 80 pounds, and they can't really run as fast as these running backs. So he's getting pulled here, and he's trying to keep up, going laterally. And when he's going laterally like that, you tend to hang on to the guy if you're not as fast, and that's exactly what he did there. And he got caught. So it's going to cost us 10 yards. It's going to be a repeat of the down, though. Yo, that's what's up, Ronald. Taking a ride with your girl. All right. So we have Trask. We got backed up here to the 35-yard line. We got a 2nd down and 15. We switched out our tailback. It's going to be right in the backfield. Still going to stay in the shotgun 4 wide. So what we do here. 2nd and 15. Take the snap. It's going to be an option play. Trask keeps it. It's a great keep. He keeps it for it's going to be about an 18-yard run there. So that's a great run. So the guy that's playing the QB spy, he thinks that Trask's going to pitch it, and he gets too far over. Trask sees that, cuts it inside where he has his 2 big boys, Forsyth right there. One of them is blocking for him, and he just takes that up the field for 18 yards. That's that's pretty big breakdown on South Carolina. What you want there as that guy is he's playing QB spy. Take the QB out. Just take him out. That way you force it to the outside. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Trask play action, goes over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's another 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. The guy that he went to was Copeland, and Copeland is from I really like that guy, and I'll tell you why, because he is from Pensacola, Florida. He went to Pine Forest, a high school that's very close to me. But, yeah, Jacob Copeland, he's a studded receiver. You'll hear a lot more of him this year. They also so South Carolina has an injury. Just by what he's signaling and how his arm is draped, I'm pretty sure he dislocated his shoulder, which I doubt it will be the end of the game for him. They'll just go back into the tent, and they'll probably pop it back in. But, yeah, it looks like the way he's kind of like leaning over in pain like that, looks like it's got to be a dislocated shoulder. And you'll get that a lot in the game. All right, so Trask and the team trotting back out there. The ump having a word with Kyle Trask. We're going to stick with Wright in the backfield. We're going to go 3 wide receiver split, 1 or 2 in the backfield. It's going to be he keeps it, or no, excuse me, pulls it. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts. That's going to make number 6 for Pitts on the year. That's 2 on the game, and that's a 4-yard touchdown pass. And like I said, these are the things that South Carolina cannot do in this game, and they're already starting to do it. They took 18 seconds off of the clock, which gave us the ball back when we're getting the ball after halftime. And now, instead of being up 3 points going into the halftime, we're now going to be up 10 points. It's going to be 24-14, a 10-point lead for Florida, and they'll get the ball back right after halftime. Now, there still is 1 minute and 22 seconds left to go in this game. However, that's not going to really you can take a couple shots downfield, but I don't think Muschamp's going to do that, just simply because Muschamp's more of a defensive-minded coach, and he'd rather play an hour of smash mouth football and try and wear you down. So think he's probably going to be conservative here. But, yeah, it's just Kyle Pitts' second touchdown of the game. Both of the touchdowns go to him. One was 13. This is at 4 yards. This is just a quick little slant. He goes about 6 yards up the field, about 5 yards up the field, and then he cuts over. And again, the defender's nowhere near him. He gave him way too much space on that, but he couldn't have done anything anyways. Pitt's big body can just shield the defender away from the ball. And that's backyard football right there for you. It's just a little simple toss and catch. And yeah, we're looking really good. Question: is the true Gatorade was named after the Gators? Yes and no. Gatorade was created at the University of Florida, so yes, it was named after him, but it's not like it was named. The reason Gatorade was created was because the players, they were having an issue in the heat. In Florida, it gets really, really hot, and it's humid down here, and you waste oh, man, okay. So the kickoff, it was kind of squibbed, but he did get on top of it, and he's going to down it at the 2-yard line. Oh, my God. I don't know if that's going to count as a down or they're going to push that out. Okay, so back to the story. Isn't Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida? Yes, he is. Yeah, so back in the day, Florida's players, they were having trouble with it being so humid and so hot that they couldn't they were cramping up all the time, and the players didn't have any energy. And so the Florida went to their university, and they're like, yo, we need something that can help us. So they created this drink that would give them electrolytes and different things to help them, make it through the game. Okay, so it was down at the 2-yard line. So that's a terrible miscue by South Carolina. Okay, they run the ball here for about 4 yards. They get it outside, a little bit more outside of their end zone, which is better. But that just goes to show you right there how bad or just, how stupid mistakes can cost you. When you're down within your own 5-yard line, that's not very good. But, yeah, so the university, they gave them or they created what is, we know now as Gatorade. And the reason was because of the Florida football team cramping up due to the humidity and hot weather. So, yes. All right, so we got a 2nd and 6 ball. 6 ball is at the 7-yard line. Takes the snap. It's another handoff. We've got okay. That's got to be holding. They're not going to throw it. He's gonna stay within the boundaries, which is going to keep the clock rolling. But Florida takes a timeout here, which is pretty smart. That's arm separation. Always hurts. Yes, it does. Florida's going to take a timeout with about 28 seconds left to go in the half. It's 3rd down and 4. If they can stop them here, they also have one more timeout. So I think what Mullen's trying to do here is he's trying to stop them, get the ball back, and maybe try and get another quick score right before the half. And this kind of shows you the difference in coaching right here. Like Mullen, for instance, he's a great game manager. Being a defensive coach that's MMACHAMP, he doesn't really have to dictate the pace of the game as much because you want your offense to do that. So right there with, just game management, instead of running the ball out with 3 minutes left and being down 3 points, you now have Florida up 10 points and possibly getting the ball back before halftime again and going up even more. So I think that's a big miscue. There's nothing the players did wrong on that. That's totally MMACHAMP's fault. All right, so 3rd down and 4. He's going to be he's going out of the shotgun. I doubt that they try. Okay, they are going to pass the ball. He gets the 1st down, so they will be good. It's about a 10-yard pass. They're going to run the clock out from here. So, yeah, that was a huge conversion. Had they not converted that, it could have possibly been really bad for them. But they get the conversion, and the clock's going to continue winding down. They don't even have to run a play here because it's 10 seconds, 9. The play clock's at 17. So it looks like this is going to be the end of the first half. And I'm looking at this live stream. It's at an hour and 30 minutes long. So that's almost like exactly time to perfection. So something that, I don't know, that was kind of weird. But 24-14, Gators are up. Appreciate everybody that was here. I will I'll probably kick it off maybe in like the fourth quarter if it gets close. If not, I don't want to rag too hard on any team or whatnot. But yeah, 24-14, Gators up. Looking real good for them. Appreciate everybody that was here, that stopped by, showed love, support. Love you guys. Have a good Saturday.